My girlfriend has mentioned a couple of times that she wants a BBL, and I am all for it.
I don't even have social media friends, child. So
I
don't.
Cyan Boujee, I've seen you with friends here.
Dilo dia change.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Asking for a Friend. I'm your host, Dennis Ngango, but on the streets they call me HBD. Not happy birthday, but hot boy Denny. As you can see, I'm not alone. I've got a really exciting panel, so let's meet them.
Hi guys, my name is PD Jokes, not related to TD Jakes, and yes, I am a GFC. That means God's favorite child, Kanjani, bro.
Hi guys, I am Anna, known as Cyan Boujee, the baddest on the blog. Okay, please check me out on the socials as Cyan Boujee 24.
Hi guys, I'm Noma, and you've already met me.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Bongani, the proudly South African guy, a taker, a believer of a successful nation, a dreamer by night and shiver by day.
Period. So how Asking for a Friend works is that myself and the panel of the day will be literally unpacking viewer questions and scenarios. Before we get into the episode, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you're happy to see us in your screens, make sure to comment below. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe! Scenario number 1. My boyfriend and I have been in a serious relationship for 9 months.
Think about the defiance they're dating,
They are moving.
That's a whole baby, like inside the stomach. 9 months.
Full on.
So it's quite serious.
It's about to be born.
So
Let's hear.
They were together, for 9 months, and he broke up with her recently. And then she says, I was in a horrible state as I did not feel like I could get through without him. To distract myself, I was replying to old DMs and engaging with my followers about coping with breakups. 2 days later, my boyfriend and I then get back together. But now he has put restrictions on me and I'm not allowed to have any social media as he says I ran to other guys when we broke up. I really love him, but I don't know what to do. Cyan, what are you saying she should do?
Why is the guy feeling so entitled? Because it's a boyfriend. Why any controller like that doesn't make sense?
So if let's say, okay, sharp. Let's say I'm married. Am I entitled to do that?
Yeah, of course.
Issue.
I mean,
social media.
I mean,
Wife,
no marriage.
wife, just know.
Marriage is
After
completely
this,
different from,
I'm blocking.
It's serious commitment. Marriage is serious commitment. There's certain limits. There's certain boundaries, and then like.
Damn.
A random boyfriend and girlfriend thing, I just feel like it shouldn't be.
It's not worth it. So are you saying that she should delete the social media, or are you saying she should break up with you?
I think I don't know. Whatever she feels, but I think the right thing to do is just go with what you want, especially if you haven't like decided on committing to someone. 9 months, he left you, he's coming back, he might leave again. And Osalo Sitsikang. So yeah.
And also, you were broken up. Did you watch Friends? My girls think they were broken. They were on a break.
Yeah.
So who she spoke to during that time has nothing to do with you. I promise you, me, I break up with you today. Tomorrow I have a 3-month-old relationship.
And
you can't be
that's
telling
okay.
me what. Yeah.
Like if we break up, I can do whatever.
Yeah.
But I also think that's like, to be quite honest, I think he's a bit controlling.
Yeah,
because essentially I think
And
what this
insecure.
generation is doing, we're trying to control where our people go, who our people speak to. Like, did you date them for what you can restrict them from, or you dated them just to control them at the end of the day? Because that person is not going to be happy. If you're an insecure guy, stop dating girls who are hotter than you, who are out of your league.
Yeah.
Because we don't try to get palpitations. Happiness is also
It's true, because it's that thing of like now you're projecting towards someone, and it's that thing of like this is still only 9 months with a break already. So if you were to make that your foundation, it becomes very, very tricky.
So for me, I think when it comes to such people, right, the red flags from the get-go, I see abuse coming in also in the process. It's not only going to start with social media. Social media is just one of them. Like such behaviors tend to be very abusive.
Yeah.
So if a person is like showing those signs, run away.
Because imagine what he would say when you guys are married.
Exactly.
Imagine then what kind
Now
of
it's gonna
demands.
be worse.
Exactly.
Crop top. Then it's child.
Oh, imagine.
And I mean,
Baba.
that's like the first steps of abuse, cutting you off from people. Like
Yes.
Exactly.
you so
Social
that
media,
Yeah, you don't have access. And I mean, because of the last few years of the world, social media has really become our social
It's our thing.
cornerstone.
Yeah.
It's where we meet people, new people, where we catch up with old friends.
But also on the other side of the coin.
There's no other side.
That's what I want to say.
Speak, guys, let him
Not
speak.
to restrict, but on the other side of the coin, guys, there are certain things that in relationships are not supposed to be done. So let's say, for example, she is talking to other people that he knows would are a threat to his relationship, and maybe he's just projecting his sort of jealousy or whatever the case might be. I'm not saying he must control it. I'm saying on the other side of the coin, Luena is a girlfriend. You can't now just be now.
But he broke up with her.
But we're
And then
Exactly.
But we're
you're choosing to come back to me and now you're making it an issue. Like if you wanna handle okay, Noma wajana. Don't come back.
But also,
Okay. So
If
my
that's going to be
question-
something that upsets you, then why are you even like putting yourself in a position to come back and find that out?
True.
My question is, if they're gonna break up for 2 days, don't you think maybe if the lady valued the guy, she was gonna take her time?
When I was about to ask, you'd say she was very fast. Yo, this was
Guys,
But I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
Guys, 9 months.
Scenario,
9 months.
guys, from the scenario, it wasn't a situation where she was saying that they were having deep chats or that she was even getting bums. She was just saying, I was replying to all DMs in terms of engaging because now she has time to engage with people, and she was, making stories about breakups on her IG just to, have that engagement. So it's not about necessarily moving fast in terms of her actually hooking up with other people, and I think in addition to that, the problem I see as well is that he broke up with her. Now he's coming back. He's not even making it about how can I make things up to you because now I broke their trust by breaking up with you. He's just saying how can I
And then you're
point
coming
a
back
finger.
after 2 days.
What if
not
what if
cool.
he was testing her?
Then
It's
it's
a-
Maya.
You can't test that
One
guy.
tester.
You can't
If you're
test
gonna
guy.
play clown games,
You wanna test me? I'll show you flames.
Thank you.
I'll show you flames. You wanna test me? Sure.
No, for real.
But then you're proving to
Test
him
those
that
are
it's not worth committing to. Like
No,
No.
it's not about not worth
You can't
committing
test
to.
me
Why
like
are you
that.
testing me if you want to commit to me?
Exactly.
Commit to me. If you want to test that, you're gonna see it because now you're breaking up with me.
So then she's revealing
let's
her
just
true
say,
colours.
let's just say, okay, one test. So in the case of this test, it's giving a hypothetical that he's ending a relationship just sort of in the middle of nothing. Like there's no reason for it because he wants to test it. So if you're breaking up with me out of nowhere, I'm assuming, okay.
Like
but
you
you
can
asked
just
for
also
it.
take your space, like focus on yourself, go to the gym.
Okay, so then in that case,
DMs.
if that's what's gonna happen, then tell me, babe. I think we should just both
specify,
take
ne?
Yeah.
so
maybe
maybe
they're-
vacations. What
You
I
wasn't
think.
specific.
Yeah.
So
So
are
now
you
if
saying-
we're breaking up, okay, sure.
So are you saying they both?
They're both in the wrong. I feel like they're both in the
I mean,
wrong.
fair point. I just think, girl, go back to being single because when a toxic vibe is
like
like,
Yeah, there's a
red
lot of
flags.
toxicity.
Yeah.
Have you ever tested a relationship?
No, but I got tested.
They tested.
Don't experiment.
I wanna hear
What
this one.
happened?
So
What
sad.
happened?
So I really wanted to try someone my age, like in my 20s, and wow, he dribbled patient. So we were together for maybe 2-3 months, doing everything together. You know, that relationship that seems like a
honeymoon
movie.
stage.
Kuruiti, everything is like unbelievable, and then he just really said he's not ready for commitment.
Fair.
No, it's
Wait,
not fair
wait,
because I
wait,
didn't even
wait.
ask for it. We could have just smashed if you wanted that to be. But you led me like
Into
through
believing.
Yeah, through being insecure also and all that stuff. So then he came back and it was like he's testing me. So he wants me back.
And how did you respond?
You know, like honestly, it's been 3 weeks since we broke up and I was alone. Like I was so sad because I took him so seriously. So how what yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've been tested, but I've been played with.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's like I don't think she was testing me. I just think
Shamab.
at some point she was like,
There was a lot of back and forth. You could see.
yeah, especially towards the end. They play you towards the end because then in the beginning they still have what they want, the honeymoon phase, blah blah blah, and then towards the end, then they dribble you.
Hola Bafethu, it's your favorite doctor, Dr. Love, aka Booty Find Me Love, from the all-new defining show, Matched, where I help you find the love of your life, whether you know them or not.
Do you think you're like a good kisser?
I don't know.
Don't worry, I'll tell you later.
I have been single for a year and a few months now. I've been single for almost 2 years now.
Very weird question. Are your chakras aligned?
What now?
Your chakras.
Chaklas, what is chaklas? Why chaklas? Chaklas is a song. It's the name of a song. Oh, Chaklas. Oh, Chaklas, Chaklas.
Now, let's get matched.
My girlfriend has mentioned a couple of times that she wants a BBL, and I am all for it. The issue is, I love my girlfriend, and she is so sexy to me, but I don't have the heart to encourage her to do it or give my true opinion.
And money, he doesn't have money to. We just arrived.
We just got shot. So he's asking now, is there any appropriate way for me to express my excitement towards the idea without sounding like this is the moment I've been waiting for?
Let's go to him before.
I personally feel like he just needs to shut it because his opinion doesn't matter. It's her body, her choice, and yeah.
So hypothetically, let's say he doesn't agree with her decision, or he doesn't want her to change anything about herself.
He must keep quiet.
Yeah,
Really?
just
Yeah, it's not his body. It's not like he has the grounds to say anything.
But what happens if he's worried? Because I mean, BBLs do have like a high mortality rate.
But it's your fat transferred to a different body part, so it's healthy.
But I feel like there are ways to express concern about a procedure without making it about you, you know? And
That's true.
Yeah, he just, if he wants to talk about it and it's really about concern, then he just needs to figure out how to phrase it in a way that isn't centering himself and what he wants and what he feels. It must always be about him.
Is he married?
No, they're not married. They're
Yeah.
not married.
So legally, she's single. It's on her.
Here's the thing, né? When it comes to such communications, I think it's best to show support when it comes to the partner. First and foremost, before you go anywhere, as much as like you might say you wanna do this, it's so nice when you're doing something and your partner is supportive. There's a limit, I know, when it comes to getting excited. But then it's something that the guy has been laying for in a way that you wanna show excitement, it's okay to show excitement if you guys are in a relationship, because it's either you show excitement or you keep quiet. The moment you keep quiet, it's like, oh, okay, so you don't appreciate what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So it's about that thing that regardless what you do, there's gonna be consequences. I'd rather have consequences of saying I wanna support you. Then if you crucify me for supporting you, it's okay.
But I think that's what he's battling with. Should he then be asking about which doctor she's going to?
Yeah, show consent.
When is she flying to?
Yes,
country?
Turkey. When are you going to Turkey? And how much do you need? As you said.
Can I ask you, when you did yours, were you in a relationship? Did you discuss with your partner? And
No, I wasn't in a relationship.
also it was just like a way.
Yeah,
I see.
but my first one, I was in a relationship, and wow, like the guy didn't really do anything.
Like, he didn't like support you, or he didn't like agree with your decision.
No, he just didn't help me financially,
And
That's what
you
you needed the most, right?
and that's what I needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then remember now, it's like phases, right? When they tell you, that's when the excitement comes in. The period when everything is done, now you've got, I think, that 1 week in Turkey where now you need to sit and like Nestor pain. That's where the real support
The
needs
real
to come
support comes
in.
through.
But you need to ride through every emotion. You can't just be now
Excited
be
for
there.
the outcome only.
Yeah.
Or what did the process?
So
You
it
need
needs
to
to
know
be
if utlo change pampas na.
exactly.
Yeah.
You need
Pampas-
to understand. Yeah, Baba. There is, Baba. There is. That 1 week. That 1 week after the whole process.
Yeah, are you willing?
Is it just
You
1
have
week?
to know.
No, I just know
Full
about that
recovery
one.
is 6 months.
6 months.
But like the most painful is like 2 months, the first 2 months.
In terms of support, like what questions can he ask? How can he show support? What can he say?
I think the questions that he has asked me, he should be worried because sometimes like girls can come back botched. Some girls can come dead, and maybe he should
Yeah.
like be worried about the outcome of it and the consequences and the disadvantages. But anything else, like
Me, honestly, my brother, I would just take a break for 6 months.
then we'll replace.
I really think he should just be supportive and keep quiet about being excited. Because really, if he says anything about excitement, it becomes about him. So he needs to be quiet. You know, Bongani, you can be excited in your heart. Like, what
guys,
if, hey,
no.
okay,
I wanna
express
be
your
happy.
excitement.
Okay.
Fine, wait. Think of a smaller procedure. Like,
If my partner says I'm
I don't know,
getting
like laser hair removal. Let's
Yeah.
think something very low risk and whatever. And then I tell my boyfriend like, oh baby, yeah, I was thinking of getting laser hair removal.
yes, baby, I knew you needed it.
This is excitement to me.
Right? And support.
How is this reading? How is this reading and supportive? This is excitement, and this is not what I think.
Yeah.
This is what excitement is.
That is not excitement.
Why are you so eager for me to get this procedure? So the whole
Now
time
let's
you've been
unpack
thinking,
that.
you hairy Sasquatch.
You were just waiting for me to
Thank you. You were just the whole time. You're
But
like,
the thing is, I
Mosadi,
never
oh.
said it first. You said it first.
But the point is, your reaction to it is really saying a
Important.
lot about how you think of you. That's why I'm saying that regardless of whether his excitement is well placed or not, expressing it is going to be taken the wrong way. Unfortunately,
Question for you then. Question for you.
Willing.
Question for you. Let's say we're dating, right? And I say,
Okay.
baby, guess what? Next week, you're enlarged, baby.
Bad. Bad. I'm thinking what it. What are the chances of it going well?
I mean, leave BBL as
BBL as well.
What are the chances?
So you see how my emotions and your emotions aren't the same. Reaction yaka is like a little bit skeptic. Yours is like, that's right. Why?
You wouldn't be happy
Why?
to get a larger size.
It's a good
If it
thing
was
now.
small, you'd be like, baby, nyakulisa man.
Mara,
Wait
not
till you
knowing
thank
myself,
God.
if it was
Love you
small, the
too.
relationship wouldn't have started.
Yeah?
So.
Wait, what?
I love you through thick and thin.
I don't love you through thin, unfortunately. I will not love you.
For richer and richer.
Yes, thank you. Through thick and thicker. That is, all I'm saying is something like that doesn't apply to me because if it's small, the relationship wouldn't have started. So I wouldn't have to support someone through that kind of situation. If
Hey,
you
yo,
as a person
run it
prefer girls,
Run it back a little bit.
Yes, I
So-
said what I said. So if you as a man prefer girls with fat asses, nah, go date a girl with a fat ass. Not someone on a lim swipe who otro kreang BBL after
Yeah.
to satisfy your preference. Does
But
that
like I
make
said,
sense?
but so my chat to that is that maybe let's say in the 5 years we're dating, the first 3 years she was quite comfortable with the body.
Yeah.
And social media and
Pressure.
social pressure got to her.
Change.
Eventually now she wants to do it. I dated you when you were young. Okay, what would you say if then in this situation the guy's like, nah, sky career because now I found you the way you were. I fell in love with the person that you were. So then how then do we deal with that situation?
Are you gonna break it off?
Still becomes a conversation, but ultimately it's her decision.
Yeah.
That's
My brother, just don't be excited, please.
My best friend is a famous influencer on TikTok and Instagram. Initially, she would share small parts of her life and the places we would go to. Now she overshares everything about her life, and I'm worried that the things she talks about will one day catch up with her. Should I have this conversation with her, or am I being judgy?
I get where the friend is coming from because most people are not kind of like aware, guys. Would see some of the things we put on there that can really just sabotage you in the past. Do you remember that? I think it was a Miss Universe or Miss.
No, yeah,
was
Miss SA. It was in Miss A. Yeah,
She
before
was
it
a
got to
contestant and she was
yeah.
doing really well until people dug up her old tweets.
Yeah,
You
she
know
was
what
on
I'm
the top
saying?
15.
But still though, they tried it with Trevor Noah as well because there are things that he said back in the day that were controversial. But he's in the States, like
But either way, did it make a difference in their career, the two people?
she never even got to answer. She didn't even go further.
No, she was on the top 15.
Yeah.
She dropped out on top 15.
Because it was that bad. Because of the
she
things
was
that she
out.
said in the past.
Yeah.
So it's like, for example, you want to be a teacher, for example, right? Mara, feed ya how?
it's not giving teacher.
It's not giving teacher vibes. It's giving Mia Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? So I think the friend is just concerned. And you need people like that in life, to be quite
Yeah,
honest
you
with
need
you.
to have balance.
Because
Yeah,
if you
that's
don't
true.
have people like that in your life, then
But here's the thing, sometimes there's a limit in terms of those things, right? There was a situation with Nikon, right, where they were complaining why are the ambassadors all white people, right? Why isn't there like one black person there? Everything. Yeah, one. So if I'm speaking out at that time to say, yo guys, like this is like you need to balance out. At the time I'm speaking that fact,
Yeah.
it's like you need to understand where I'm coming from.
you were in that season at that particular time.
Exactly.
I get what you mean.
So 10 years later,
It's
don't
tricky
don't come back to me and say, yo, I dig up the tweet, dig up the whole tweet on where it was coming from.
Have you had anything like that where something from you, like your past, has come to haunt you, not in a good way, but in a bad way?
No.
You've never.
No.
So nothing you've done in the past has come to bite you back, man.
Nah, not really. But I just feel like also it might in the future. But then at this time, I was in my 20s. I was probably learning. I was probably making mistakes.
Yeah.
But on the public eye, because I'm an influencer, not like other people, right?
You are judged, got the higher standards, so like you have to watch yourself. Girl, I'm happy that you're that type of friend. I need a friend like that. To be part of
I
this.
need a friend like that too. Yeah,
100%.
just to like
The best
limit you
friends.
from certain things, because friends, like some friends will just tell you like,
That's all that's
YOLO.
Hello, and a friend.
Yeah.
Scratch
You gotta
yourself
be a
'cause you're
bad-
jealous.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
You bit
There's a
sus.
very thin line. There's a very thin line.
But the thing is, with this scenario, I feel like the intentions are true, because even with the influencer space and social media, I think that honestly speaking, it's hard for people who are outside to understand the challenges that you have, especially because TikTok and Instagram are very fast paced.
Yeah.
So this person has to constantly stay on top of a curve. So it is understandable to say, like, to have that friend who is maybe worried. But I think the least you can do is make sure to like speak up and say like, this is what it looks like. How can I support you with the work that you're doing when I see things like this? Just have an open dialogue so that the friendship still grows together. Because the thing is, when one friend is growing and someone else is left behind, or there's not that communication,
You feel that gap.
now that's where there's a big problem.
No, but I think she's a good friend. I'm not gonna lie.
But I feel like it's also like not necessary to then bring trust when it comes to friends, because some can advise you based on what they want for you. So I feel like it's not a necessity to have best friends. You can have a mentor who's from your family or anyone outside. Like, don't make it seem like it's a necessity to have a best friend, because unfortunately some people are not the same. Some people come with an intention of breaking you, and it comes as if like this person is so innocent, and it switches.
People's intentions change as well. Like they could have your best intentions at heart at first, but seeing how maybe you're prospering in a different direction and then, like you're saying, growing and developing at the same rate, those intentions could change and you might not be able to notice it. So I agree. Have to be very mindful of that.
I want to ask both of you, is it then better to have other influencer friends and not your normal
Look, it's a
friends that you have?
50-50. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
Like I feel like
it's not
with each
necessary.
person, each to their own. Because there are people who are in the space who are definitely not for you, who are definitely there to just take bread from your mouth. But there are some other people that you can learn from.
Influencing comes from a specific age and time, and then way before that there are obviously other people that you've known before and that have been with you throughout. So you can't then just meet someone on the social and decide that you're going to prioritize them, but you don't even know their intention. You've known someone for almost 13 years, but you don't want to be close with that person anymore because she's not like an influencer. So I don't think so. I don't even have social media friends, child. So I don't.
Cyan Boujee, I've seen you with friends here.
Dilo
in the
dia
game.
change, eh?
Dilo dia change. So which means you've broken up with someone who was a
Yeah, social media, of
Have I broken
course.
up with the social media? I think maybe I've distanced myself from someone, not like broken up, because I'm still like pretty chilled with them. I'm just like, okay, now this is not working for me. But then again, Kasibili snacks because you know.
I never know when I do this like sitting, because also with my brand, then it comes to like people having to like poke you, and I'm very pokeable.
I will not poke up. If you wanna be Cyan's friend, you must have spit.
You must
be
know.
sure.
You must
You
know.
must be
People
sure.
take advantage of that though. Like when people see that you're someone who's easily agitated and like you just can go for a fight whenever, they will come.
They
and,
also
like,
want
they
to,
come and they
but
activate
also
you
I
there.
think what's crazy is their intention might be to grow from this.
Yeah, they want
Like
airtime.
if she wants to,
people
They
do
really,
that?
yes, they want
Yes.
airtime.
everyone would do anything for. Okay, not everyone, but like social
Yeah,
media people
most
would actually do anything.
That's where the
for
danger
followers.
is, dog. With
They would
Yeah.
actually cause
It's
a
currency
fight.
now.
People,
It's currency.
it's currency. We have
People want to
So you
trade.
provoke
People wanna
people
trade.
just to
People
grow.
wanna be.
Yes.
And it's like it's not fair because if any normal person was going through this, they would react the same way.
Yeah.
And they would be given the grace to have this reaction. But not because I'm an influencer, because I have 10,000 subscribers, because I have 100,000 in followers or whatever. All of a sudden, I'm the authority.
Respectable.
on
Yeah,
that.
you're
Only
expected
speak
to be like
Yeah.
a bigger person. Johnny.
Like if never was starting, but now because I have a TikTok account,
You have to hold yourself. And unfortunately, sometimes,
Don't find people who will
it
hold
is
themselves.
unfortunately necessary to sometimes, for other influencers, not me, to sometimes hold yourself and be the bigger person, because you can lose like brand work, you know.
Yeah.
You can lose money.
Yeah, true.
For just
and that's where the danger
reacting.
is. That's where the danger is with being an influencer, because that can mess up with your bag big time. So
Big
imagine,
time.
And people remember.
oh, they don't forget.
Yeah.
They don't forget.
remember.
And then the thing is, when now you get to fight with someone on social media, the bigger brand is you. So even if they don't get to see the other side, they will always remember what you got to say.
How you responded to
Drunk
the
or
situation
not,
at the
whatever.
time.
And when you get a new manager or whatever, and they're like, please guys, get this person. But you know? So, but it is what it is.
So then, to wrap up the conversation, if you guys could choose a different career, would you, or would you stay in the?
Yes, I want to be a housewife and stay home.
Just a man.
It's a career.
Definitely. And just give
And cook.
the nigga babies.
And cook.
Yeah, and have an allowance. I can
I'll just
delete
react
social
to the
media for
cooking,
that.
you know me. I'll just be like, Cyan Boujee, that chicken. You know what? It looks decent. How does it taste? None. Break the chicken. It's pink. Boujee, it's pink. It's pink, dude. It's pink.
You're fine.
Thank you so much, guys. This was a fun panel. I really enjoyed you guys just sharing your experiences, your wisdom with us. Please let us know in the comment section what you took away from the episode. Also, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe. We're road to 200K. Road to 200K, so let's make that a reality. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And from myself, your host, Dennis Ngango. Bye-bye.
Bye.